Ackle answers her with a pleased expression. Jet takes a moment to stretch out before again crossing her arms across her chest. Stop staring and say something, Mac. The sound of my name wakes me from my stunned silence. I jolt upright and offer a flurry of nods. Sorry, yes, definitely yes. Jet and Ackle watch me in silence until I lower myself back into my seat. I was in a seat? I thought we were leaning against a wall. Never mind. It takes some determination to come out here alone. Let's see if it translates to wins, eh? With a thumbs up, it's settled. I have somehow found myself with one of the best practice partners in the world. I really hope this isn't just for the novelty of playing with some random foreigner. Haggle, it's about time to get back to all-out attack. Wouldn't want you getting DQ'd if we'll be matching in the semis. Can you be certain I didn't lose to Mac already? What if this was my way of saving face? Funny. Have you lost to a foreigner even once? Hey, you never know who's playing on a barcode account. You sure you don't want to pot... split? What? Wait, what? You sure you don't want to pot split? Final offer. Oh! Right. He means pot as in winnings. I was like, is he just suddenly randomly bringing drugs up into this conversation? Like, you sure you don't want to just you know, come smoke some out the back? Okay. Collude with you? Not a chance. What about you, Matt? Gonna stick around? A PC bang with the bustle of a tournament isn't a great training environment. The bracket will probably take a few hours to work through too. Now I'm gonna head home. Got a lot of practicing to do tonight. Leaving already? Well, hey, it was good to meet you. Be at Golden Zonefire tomorrow morning and we'll find out if you're overhyped. Will do. Our rides are off them each and nod in thanks before heading back towards the PC area. I don't know why she's going along with this, but sure. I mean Jet, not me. Last thing I see is a vague smile from Jet as she leans over and whispers something to Ackle. Oh god! That grin was ominous. Okay, I squeezed my way through the growing crowd and managed to make it through the doorway leading outside. When I hit the street, I'm met with a cool breeze and a rush of voices, sound and light. We're heading home? Ugh. This is it, a shot. One final shot to make it happen. One last chance to live the life I want. I quicken my pace, eager for the comfort of a dark room and bright monitor. You should never play in the dark. It's bad for your eyes. Come on, pro gamers should know this. This is the day that everything changes. Heck yeah. Oh wow. That was all just the intro. What was that, like half an hour's worth of intro? Jesus. Okay. True to her word, Jet sent me a reminder to get over to Golden Zonefire for some morning practice. I enjoy playing online and all, but matching against someone only a few feet away is way more productive. Talking over games in person makes it easier to get feedback and improve, and that's what I need more than anything else. The sting from my failure at the VSL qualifier will take time to fade. I don't want to experience that pain ever again. I catch sight of Jet in the middle row, her attention locked on a ladder game. Without disturbing her, I take a seat at her side and watch the match unfold. Furious taps and clicks rattle her keyboard. Her focus never drops from the game, much less her monitor. She's ahead, though not by much. It's not long until she extends her lead in the late game, and a few minutes later, heaves a sigh of relief when her opponent rage quits out. Rage quits, okay. There's no need for me to consult my Korean skills to understand his final message. Zerg Imba. Yep. You actually showed. Colour me surprised. How could I not? The better question is how you have the free time to practice with some amateur. I'm the charitable sort, obviously. Anyway, you're here, so let's stop wasting time. You've paid for your PC, yeah? I nod and log myself in the station next to hers. A minute later, the two of us are grinding up practice matches. Oh! Game after game is a beatdown. I can't crack her defences when I attack, and I'm barely holding on when she goes on offensive. She's just as unforgiving in pointing out my mistakes as she is in game. Your wall at the ramp to your natural is trash. How the hell do you get a... Whoops! How the hell do you get away with this? You're asking me to get busted. Well, look at that massive gap. That ain't good. It's not something I really think about that much. I just throw it up, you know. Fix it or be punished. That probably isn't an idle threat. Jet is the type of player capable of ending the game instantly if she can capitalise on the right kind of mistake. Her style has been characterised as both passive and reactive. She takes her time and watches her opponents, patient for the right moment to strike. She only takes risks if it's calculated in her favour. Given her former success, the style has suited her well, though I can't help but wonder why she hasn't lately been performing at her previous level. Maybe she's lost her killer instinct? Oh! Guess not. A reminder of the skill difference between us rushes up the ramp to my natural expansion and crushes my wall as promised. In the aftermath of the destruction, she swarms on my base and seizes an easy win. Jet revels in her victory with a predatory smile. Wrecked! Before we get into the next game, I catch sight of a familiar face coming into the cafe. Oh, it's the arsehole! Hi, isn't that the same guy from last night? Hey Jet, do you know who that is? I follow the stranger's direction as he passes by us. His attention occupied by a cell phone screen, Jet trails a look after him, wrinkles her nose and shrugs. He's a KPGA player? Protoss? What about him? Come on, get into the game already. Seriously? He was at All Attack yesterday. What's he doing outside of his team house 2 days in a row? They're only figuratively chained to their desks, not all of them are shut-ins. Stop wasting time, let's go. I double take away from Jet to find the player in question seated a few... I don't understand that sentence. I double take away from Jet to find the player in question seated a few rows in front of us. And he's got the StarCraft 2 client open. Why would a KPGA player spend his practice time on anything but Brood War? He wants to transition. Should I ask him for a game? I think I'm going to ask him for a game. What? No, hold on, wait, you can't just... But before she can stop me, I rise and shuffle. I am outgoing. I rise and shuffle my way past the rows of computers. Jet shoots me a withering glare over the top of her station before ducking back down. Even though I've barely interacted with the guy, I can't help but feel a bit anxious as I edge closer to his PC. Oh yeah, the guy's a dick. Sure, he was a bit rude when we spoke, but the chance to challenge a KPGA pro is too good to pass up, especially if I'm trying to step up my game. He's about to jump into a match when I clear my throat right behind him. He subtly alt-tabs and then turns to regard me through half-idled eyes. What? Excuse me, would you mind a practice game? No. I'm just here to... He pauses, recognition flits across his face. You're the chick from All Out Attack yesterday, aren't you? For a moment he looks ready to dismiss me and get to laddering, but at the last second he nods. Alright, one game. With a final nod I return to my station. A moment later he and I share a game lobby and are just about ready to begin. He's playing on a barcode account, typical. How have I still not managed to catch this guy's name? Because no one knows it. A sharp tap against my headphone announces Jet's return and displeasure. You're obnoxious. If you lose and embarrass me by association, I'm going to pretend I don't know you. Anything else Jet has to say is drowned out along with the sounds of Golden Zone fire when I pull the ear pad back on. Okay. Question marks, question marks. He plays Protoss, maybe? Question marks. Good. Good. Guy's a dick. Should be one of those bullet points. If the idea behind practicing against good players is to improve, I should probably play standard. Still, the temptation to all in is always there. How sick would it be to grab a quick win on a KPGA player? No. No. Oh. I'm pretty certain that cheese is not going to work on this guy. He's just going to shut me down, right? But then he's going to be better than me, so going for a standard game, he's going to be further ahead, isn't he? Screw it. Go. Oh! This isn't what I had in mind for an early attack. Oh god. Screw it, I'm not in the mood for macro. I placed 2 early barracks mid-map just outside his scouting path. With luck, he won't see my strategy until it's coming at him. Oh god. This isn't gonna work. My heart pounds as I watch my marine count grow. He still hasn't scouted my all-in. This is a huge advantage. I've got this. You don't have this. Oh my god, this isn't gonna work. Why did I choose this? I bring my marines to his base and charge up the ramp leading to his high ground. I leave an SCV on the low ground to construct a bunker just in case I have to fall back. He retreats with his lone zealot and begins to chrono boost something out of his gateway, likely a stalker. He still hasn't pulled his probe, so I start heading towards the mineral line. Shit, he preemptively pulled a handful of probes and hid them out of my vision. With my exit cut off, I won't be able to escape. Wait, so he just had idle workers just standing there? Things look even worse when he gets his first stalker out. He might actually hold this. I do everything I can to salvage the situation, but it's too late. The single marine I managed to get into my bunker is useless at this point. From the low ground, I can't do any damage to his units. My attack was completely... Oh, I knew it wasn't going to work. Even though he didn't scout out the rush, he defended without breaking his sweat. Oh, and he's going to hate me for it as well. Shouldn't have done that. I don't have long to sulk in defeat before the KPGA player makes his way over to me with a smirk. As promised, Jet is nowhere to be seen. That was ugly. The worst part is that I don't even disagree with him. Yeah, well, nice micro, I guess. You guess? Well, maybe you're right. Didn't take all that much effort to defend against such a pitiful rush. His grin darkens to one without humour. Is this guy serious? The hell is your problem? You demand a game and whine when you get a little pushback? Look who's talking. Everyone knows your type, the foreigner out to make a name for herself. You fly out here on a whim and waste 6 weeks training. You aren't the first and unfortunately won't be the last. Your plane ticket doesn't buy you the right to call yourself a pro gamer. Save your money and your time and go back home. I feel the heat rise in my face, half in anger and half in embarrassment. I've never dealt well with confrontation. Stop doing that. But before I can say anything else, Jet steps out from around the corner, cuts between the two of us. Is she gonna defend me? Oh my god, she does know him! Still great at making friends, huh, Bolt? He glances between the two of us, surprised. After a moment's pause, the so-called Bolt seizes back his smirk and meets Jet with a step forward. Been a while, hasn't it? Wasn't a supposed Star League champion doing with trash like this? Oh god. Bolt looks past her and tilts his head towards me. I take a step towards him, but an open palm from Jet stops me from going any further. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Jumping ship to a scene bloated with foreign money has its upsides, but it won't be long before you forget the dignity of a pro gamer. The dignity of a pro gamer, huh? You make it sound so distinguished. You've changed for the worse and you don't even realise it. How sad. Shouldn't be much longer until the KPGA finally accepts that there's no future in Brood War. You're smart enough to know what happens then. But hey, the scene could always use more casters. Oh, shots fired.